Life can change in an instant. For many wheelchair users, the struggle to push forward is a daily challenge.
After years of development and countless prototypes, we created Rib Grips, the revolutionary wheelchair hand rim covers with built-in ribs for ultimate grip and comfort.
No more slick surfaces, no more heat burns, just pure, reliable grip. Rib Grips, empowering you to push forward with ease. Rib Grips, get a grip on your freedom. Discover the difference. Visit ribgrips.com and use promo code GRIP today. You just found the perfect product that helps with staying cool during hot summer runs. No more gross warm water. Stay cool with this product from Gear Handle. This hydration tube cover helps keep your water cool and easily accessible. Stay hydrated during those long summer runs or even delay from freezing in the winter. Plus, they're compatible with various brands of water bladders and come in various colors. Visit gearhandle.com and use promo code H2O today.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to
Wow.
King of the Hill podcast. I'm Mike, and
I'm Rusty.
That is Rusty, and it is Friday.
It is. That ain't right.
We have come out of the studio just simply because I am on my way to DC, and Rusty has some child commitments. Have to take care of those little kids, and so it just didn't line up. So we're doing this way, but hey, once again, we're streaming to you guys. If you guys want to catch this, we do it on either Saturdays or Sundays, and
youtube.com/@BWAAAKOTH on youtube.com.
There it is. You hit that subscribe button or that notification button, and it'll let you know when we go live. We appreciate anybody who's out there. Okay, so it's Friday, meaning that it's a That Ain't Right Friday.
Friday. Oh,
Miss Black.
Right.
Little Rebecca Black. So today we're talking about an article that was posted by Amy Lutkin Memes on July 24th, 2024. For any of you guys that are on the stream, you'll be able to see this article. It's by the Daily Dot. The Daily Dot. Yeah, the Daily Dot has quite a few articles and stuff. Yeah, it's just pop culture stuff. But the picture you are seeing is Hank Hill's ass, his little tiny compact ass.
And that's the crazy thing to me is that it's 2024 and there's people still creating,
oh, absolutely,
pop culture blog posts about Hank Hill. That's crazy.
Hank Hill's ass.
Hank Hill's ass specifically.
Yeah. So the article is entitled, "What's a Hank Hill button? Do you have one? All butts are good in the Lord's eyes." Which great title, great subtitle. So what we're talking about here are Hank Hill butt memes, right? She's talking about how it's the titular character from Hank Hill and all that, set in Texas. She gives all that stuff. It says in general, he's a pretty good dude.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it says he does have one issue that everyone can see: an absolute flat ass. The flatness of Hank's ass is so pronounced, there's even an entire episode about him adding padding to his pants and changing his life. Okay. And we've come across that episode already. It was season 5, episode 19. So we're not really that far removed from that episode because it's close to the end of season 5. We're only midway into season 6. So, yeah, it wasn't long
ago.
Go
back and check that episode out. If you want to go to youtube.com/@BWAAAKOTH and see our in-depth analysis of season 5, episode 19, you can go ahead and do that. It's called Hank's Backstory. So there you go.
So this says, what is a Hank Hill butt, aka diminished gluteal syndrome?
Yeah, it's also called dead butt syndrome. It's a lack of muscle definition in your posterior. So it's when your glutes aren't gluten like they should be. You need to eat a lot of gluten to get those gluteals.
I don't think that's sound advice, but
gluten, falutin.
Articulitis.
Articulitis. That's the funniest word I've heard this week.
Articulitis?
I've never heard of that before. I had to look that up. I had to look up diverticulitis.
Oh, diverticulitis. Yeah.
Yeah. I read the word and I was like, that's a really funny word. Sounds like it sucks, but the word is hilarious.
One of our friends is in the hospital actually because of that. And I texted his wife and asked her if she could ask him to please get a disease from this century. It sounds like he's on a ship somewhere in the 17th century. Yeah. I talked to her yesterday though, and she says he's doing better. They don't think they're going to have to do surgery, which is great because
that is awesome.
Guy.
Yeah. Awesome, tell him I'm sending my best when you talk to him.
Oh, will do. But it's that you're talking about changing your entire life. You start taking out parts of your intestine, your colon, whatever.
Oh, yeah. A whole diet, no more spices. You can't even, you got to eat bland food.
So it says, what is Hank Hill butt? So why is the flatness of a cartoon character's butt relevant to the real world? Because it's a real thing. Diminished gluteal syndrome, sometimes called dead butt syndrome, ouch, is when your butt lacks muscle tone. Some people naturally have less to begin with, but it can be diminished further by lack of exercise or blood flow from sitting. It may sound a little goofy, but it can have a serious effect on how you walk and cause chronic pain. So if you're seeing a Hank Hill butt in the mirror, it might be time to drop some squats. So, do you know anybody who's... Do you have a
Hank Hill ass?
I do have a Hank Hill ass. I have zero ass. Yeah. There's nothing going on back there.
I can't relate.
Yeah.
I have a lot of junk in the trunk.
It's basically just a crack in the bottom of my back is what it is.
Mine is when I gained weight. Like if I was at like my fighting weight of like 155 instead of 215, I would probably have a Hank Hill ass.
So this is the episode we were talking about. This is episode season 5, episode 19, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Gina.
Dr. Tate.
Yes. Mr. Hill, you have a compression of the discs in your lower back.
Uh-huh. Do you get a lot of this in your patients who race mowers?
A lawnmower didn't cause this. It's genetic.
Genetic as in fatal?
No. Mr. Hill, you were born with no muscle mass here, no cushioning. For years, you've basically been sitting on your spine. You suffer from a disease called diminished gluteal syndrome, or DGS.
I don't understand. What does that mean?
Mr. Hill, you have no ass.
Whoa!
Oh, poor. And he sits on his ass. That's not
diminished gluteal syndrome.
He's got diminished gluteal syndrome.
No good.
That is, like I say, season 5, episode 19, Hank's backstory. Everybody makes fun of him after he gets the butt prosthetics and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, the butt booties.
So we've talked about that episode. We did the entire show. Now, the next part says, is Hank Hill butt an insult? So if you were to say to somebody that you have Hank Hill butt, would that be an insult? What do you think?
I guess it would just depend on the person and what how much they valued having a plump rear. I imagine if you told a vain woman that she had a flat ass, I'm sure she would probably not appreciate that.
So this is where it says, if you look around at memes and tweets, more people seem to have affection for a tiny butt than not. All butts are good in the Lord's eyes. So the first one she shows off is this little tattoo right here. For you guys that are listening, it is it's either their ankle or their forearm, and it's got a big frilly heart that's red, and then Hank's tiny ass with
a pink frilly thong.
Yeah, thong going right up his little tiny ass. It's actually a very nice little tattoo, honestly.
It's a really well done one. I think it's really nice.
It's funny as hell.
I think it's great. Yeah. That might be my first Hank Hill tattoo. I have to change up the thong. You have to wear something else.
The next one says, anyone have bike seat wrecks for a guy with a Hank Hill ass? Also open to butt pads. And then we see a picture of Hank Hill's tiny little ass.
Again.
This, honestly, if you look at it right there, it doesn't look like an ass. It looks like something else. He can be turned around front ways or back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's almost
Well, he's almost like a Ken doll or something.
Looks like a front butt. Yeah,
he's got a front butt. The next one, naming the mushroom Hank Hill butt, and it's a big mushroom.
That's good. That's hilarious. That's funny.
And then there's a cat looking out the window and says she got Hank Hill butt.
Oh, the cat,
you can't see the cat's ass. And then this one says, anybody else walking around super clenched and doesn't realize until you're standing and you feel your butt balled up like Hank Hill's? I don't know how to stop doing it either. And I can relate to that. I have clenched up my ass several times this week, knowing that I was going to have to do all the work. And then the last one is I don't know what this is.
A frog.
It is a frog. Okay, so it's a
like
frog.
a toad.
Ass.
Yeah, it's like a
frog's
big toad.
tiny little ass, and he's up on his hind end.
Cloaca.
Yeah, he says men showing that Hank Hill butt when they get out of the shower. And then the last one is by Lakin the Stylist. It says, I feel like butt, not the cute one like Hank Hill's booty. So basically what we get out of this is that Hank Hill's butt has become many things to many people, right? It can be positive. It can be negative.
It can be whatever you want it to be. Yeah, it's a joke for sure. It's a good laugh.
Yeah, it's mostly positive though, it seems like, because people love Hank Hill and they love his little ass. You ever known anybody who had one of those?
I'm sure I've had a couple of drunken nights with some flat asses, but
that's something you ask anybody? You're like,
I generally like thicker women, so I don't really mess with iron board asses. But I mean, there's a couple of drunken nights with some ironing boards.
Iron board asses.
Yeah.
I think I saw them in Austin one time at the Farrell Center.
Yeah.
I think they opened for Motley Crue.
Yeah.
Well, and that's it. We talked about Hank Hill's butt. It comes up a lot in the show. It is it's an odd,
it's a good trope. Yeah, it's a good trope.
It's a good trope. It makes a great meme. Keep posting Hank's ass, people. I know I like it. I think it's great.
Yeah, Hank ass memes. Let's get some ass memes going. Yeah.
All right, guys. When you're listening to this, I will be on my way back from Washington, D.C. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Yeah.
You guys that are here live, we do appreciate that as well. Remember that Monday episodes are video. You will find them on YouTube and on Spotify if you turn your app sideways. And then the ones on Friday like this are going to be audio. And boy, we can't thank you guys enough for joining us. Can you tell them how else they can get a hold of us?
Oh yeah, they can find us at Funky Ear Podcast.
No, wrong one.
Oh no, my bad. That's the next one. Sorry,
that is the next one. Yeah,
BWAAAKOTH. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter. You can also find us on youtube.com/@BWAAAKOTH. And you can also go listen to Swimmer's Ear, and that's at Funky Ear Podcast.
Right. There it is. That's right. Swimmer's Ear.
I don't know why I said that. I was thinking about the next episode because I was pulling up stuff for the next episode. So I was like in the next episode mode. Yeah.
You're ready to be done. All right, guys. Thanks again for joining us. We appreciate all of you. Thank you for being fans.
Yeah, we do. Thank you so much.
And keep coming back because it works.
Come on.
Right, we'll see you guys. Y'all have a great weekend.
We Matanya.
We Matanya indeed.
This has been a Rogue Media Network production. Are you a podcaster? Let's talk podcast hosting. Are you tired of your current podcast host? Need real support in a community that gets it? At Rogue Media Network, we offer top-tier podcast hosting services to help you thrive. From hosting and distribution to dedicated support, we've got you covered. Starting as low as $25 a month. Join our community of passionate podcasters today. Contact us at hello@roguemedianetwork.com.